All right, it's Lawrence Nesselroth. This is my 40th year of coaching, which is hard to say, but it's true. I was a 23-year-old head coach at Garrett Community College, went on to Davis and Elkins College, the two schools that I had attended, and I retraced my college steps. Was 9 years at Garrett, 8 years at Davis and Elkins, and I went down to West Virginia State and was an assistant for 7 years under the legendary Cal Bailey, and this is my 16th year at WVU Tech.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about your training philosophy for the season.
Well, we work hard, as much as we can. We get 8 weeks in fall baseball, and the guys get a chance to know one another. We're real excited about being on Epling Stadium. It's been a great reunion, and just having that great opportunity. It's just been a blessing. We've made the most of it through our 8 weeks of fall ball, but we've done some small group work as well to utilize the field. We've had some phenomenal weather this spring, so we actually just opened up this past weekend. But training-wise, also with Epling Stadium, we've had the good fortune to use their indoor facility. So as soon as we got back, we were full gear, and just keeping busy throughout the entire year is really our overall philosophy. Weight room is very important, and again, probably one of the best things that I can talk about in our program is the incredible staff that I have. Speaking of the weight room, Steve Crozier, who just recently was inducted into the West Virginia Coaches Hall of Fame. He's coached at every level, 12 years of professional baseball as a strength and conditioning coach with the Mets, the Marlins, and the Rays, and a very good friend of mine, and he's retired and is in the area, so he's helping us out in that role as just an overall great baseball coach. Of course, my bench coach, Joe Goddard, is a legend here in this area. He's been with us since we moved to Beckley. I couldn't imagine having a better staff just with those two guys alone. Joe's a Hall of Famer also, not just at the West Virginia High School Coaches Association, but also at Marshall. He played in the big leagues with the Padres after being an 8th round draft pick out of Marshall. From this area, was a legendary high school coach where the high school field's named after him. So that by itself is a mouthful of two great assistants. And then I'm very proud of Isaac Wingert, a graduate at WVU Tech, pitched for us last year, and he's done a phenomenal job as our pitching coach, and has got a great career ahead of him.
Awesome. See, as you mentioned, you guys have already kicked off the season, and you guys have another 4-game series coming up this weekend, but talk a little bit about your schedule, what's in store for this season, and how tough the River States Conference is going to be.
We're excited about the year. We've got pretty much the entire lineup returning as far as position players, so that experience is, it's just immeasurable as far as the continuity with one another. And baseball is an individual sport that has to be played as a team. So the fact that the guys not just know each other but know their tendencies is certainly going to be an advantage, and it was an advantage over the weekend. We split down at Montreat in Asheville, North Carolina area, and excited about that. Those 4 games. Like I said, we have a great group returning. Our group is too numerous to try to mention the individuals, but 3 leaders that have been with us: Logan Stump, Brody Boyce, Matt Gaynor, just outstanding leaders that really done wonderful things. So, I mentioned our coaching staff. Probably another thing that I'm very proud of that the boys have earned is over the last 4 years, we've averaged over a 3.1 team grade point average. So we win off the field as well as on the field. But around the lineup, there's just quality people, and we've got some great newcomers as well. So we're excited about what can happen this year. It's going to be a tough schedule. We go back to North Carolina this weekend, and then we're hosting 2 new opponents non-conference, which are going to be here in Beckley. against Marion out of Indiana, and then Lourdes out of Ohio is going to be playing us at Gilmar Park, which we're excited about, that facility as well.
Awesome. And let's see, if you could pinpoint one thing that the team is going to need to do for success this season, what would that be?
Probably word focus would come to mind. I mean, Jeff Davenport, we're here at the Hall of Fame building, and Jeff is a WVU Tech Hall of Fame baseball player. Came in and spoke to Fellowship of Christian Athletes meeting a couple weeks ago, and that was kind of his general theme, and the guys really picked up on it. He talked about focus. He talked about having your feet planted with a firm foundation and that faith. And I think the fact that there's, one thing that we want to avoid is complacency, because we do know one another. But, maintaining that focus, I think, is something that we're going to strive to challenge each other to, go 1-0 every game and just kind of stay in the moment as much as we possibly can. So I think focus is probably our one word that we're looking for.
And you had mentioned it a couple of times, but W Tech baseball is going to be back in Beckley for the majority of their games this season. But like as you also mentioned, we also get the chance to play up in Charleston, which is a beautiful park. So tell us, how excited are you and your team to be able to play in Beckley, where we can pull in some locals and have a crowd? Although we had a great crowd in Charleston too, but it'll just be nice to be back in Beckley.
Yeah, probably the best example I've stumbled into, a good friend of mine asked, how things are going for us. And I told him, I said, man, it's so awesome to have the home field here, and it's just a beautiful stadium. My buddy was a chef, so, we've been without a home field for 4 years, and I told him if he could imagine not having a kitchen for 4 years, that
it's tough.
It'd be tough to maintain that, but that's why I'm so proud of our guys and the fact that they have stuck together. We have a large senior class this year that I think with the proper focus and having the facility, we're real excited about what the future holds at WVU Tech. President Stewart is just a great leader. Dean Fleming has been a great impact as far as the leadership and really overall athletics. It's exciting to be a part of the soccer success in the fall. All the teams have championships in mind, and I really believe that we can build a championship caliber team here, and not just for this year, but the key is maintaining it year after year. And we're excited, because I think with that combination of academics, great leadership in our athletic department. Kenny's been with us for a long time, and we're just putting the limit at the highest ceiling. Our goal is to win a national championship, and we're going to work our butts off to get as close as we can to that.
Awesome.
Baseball hasn't won a championship since 1947, so we've got a big hurdle to get over here, which is the first step. But we're excited about the year, and hopefully not just this year, but the future.
Yeah, awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I can always find something to talk about, but this insurgence of enthusiasm that you brought with this event. We see sports information, we see the academics, the leadership and the administration, and just what we think is going to happen, and that is really seeing Beckley and WVU Tech working close together. And I think we needed one another, and I think the future is bright in the simple fact that we can join together. And athletics is an absolutely great way to bring those two forces together, and I think Beckley and WVU Tech are both going to prosper, and I think the sky's the limit.
Awesome. All right, that's it.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
I got to hustle back to practice. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.